Bricks and Minifigs is your one-stop shop for all things LEGO. Hit the link below to find a store near you. Hey everyone, Joshua Hanlon here at BrickFair, Virginia. Today we're taking a look at this epic LEGO castle battle. We've got a couple of the builders here that worked on this, so if you want to introduce yourselves, then we'll get into the action here.
Yeah, I'm Liam von Berg.
And I'm Jared Shields. And so this mock here kind of developed over time. We started with the little river and we moved it over that way. So this is the battle at the River Laternum, which is Latin for bricks. So that was the determination there. We have the Lion Knights kind of trying to come across here, siege this castle, and push across the bridge. And the Black Falcon army has come in just in time to relieve the siege from the Red Falcons here, who are in a dire state, as we can see on the mountainside. And so there's just Lion Knights just pouring in. We've got about 650 figs on this board here. And we got this big cav charge coming in here, so you can really see the defensive position being rammed against by this giant cav charge, and yeah.
I mean, just so much action happening here. So as you were kind of laying out this display, how did this kind of take shape in terms of getting all these minifigures here and what that was going to look like?
So I actually had it laid out differently. The castle used to be on the other side. There was a wheat field, and I started taking it apart. For BrickFair, I was like, I'm not going to display this mock. And Liam came over and he said, hey, let's put all of our figs on this board. So one night we just stayed up till like, 1 or 2 a.m. and we just laid out everything. And we're like, we need more figs. So.
And it was around that point that, we were originally not going to bring it to BrickFair. And once everything's laid out, we were getting to look at everything, and yeah, we got to bring it. we got to bring it. So yeah, it was quite the process. A lot of putting figures up, taking them down, rearranging, trying to figure out how we could give the Lion Knights the best chance that they got. I don't know that there's much of a chance yet, but we'll see. We'll see. There's always hope.
I love the way you've done the formations here, because a lot of times with these types of battles, it's just very haphazard, just kind of mobs of figures. But you've actually got some kind of somewhat realistic kind of formations going here, and I like that.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I love history. I'm a huge history fan, so I was like, cohesion saves lives, so we got to have this look somewhat historical. So I tried to pack them in as densely as I could to really get that formation and really mash them together, so we have something going on.
So take us through kind of the different types of figures you have represented here then, and kind of how those all work together.
Yeah, so over here, we start from the line, we'll go around the U here. So we just have standard troops up here at the front, so the Lion Knight troops on one side, and we got the Black Falcon troops on the other. And kind of use an alternating shield design, so we have some variation in there, because a whole bunch of the same torsos. I wanted to give some difference there. And we have the lines clash. You can see they've kind of pushed them back over this way. We have archers from the CMF series. That came in clutch to be able to get those. And we kind of have some of these old Lion Knight torsos here, where we pulled the arms off and put blue on there, and they were nice and different type of archer there. So moving that way, we have the knights charging into one another, and Liam can talk a bit about that.
Yeah. So the night, this is kind of the slog fest where people go to rest and sleep from their long, hard battle. So we got lots of sleepy nights, but really, several Knights crests represented here. Really didn't want to just have one emblem, but actually be a little bit more realistic and have multiple people's shields representing there. So that was really cool. Past the Knights, then we have this excellent cav charge. Really, the catalyst of the battle here is getting all the horses, representing again a little bit more in terms of the Knights. But really emphasizing the power that a cav charge can provide. So spears are nice, but horses are nicer.
Yeah, and we had some K-Town Bricks minifigs in here to kind of give them. So we have some Teutonic Knights up in here, different shield patterns to kind of just to mix it up a little bit and add that, like you said, just have some different representation. We got some Nazgul horses in there. Maybe they've been liberated.
You use the kind of more modern horse approach here, which gives a great sense of movement.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know why. I started putting them down all regular, and I was like, wait a minute, you can put these legs back here and make it look like they're running. So yeah, that was nice because you can actually pivot them, and so that was determination there. So yeah, moving along more over there, we have on that backside we've got Liam's Knights coming around here, coming in. They're really just smushing them against the bridge, so trying to push them back across and relieve this siege over here. So the Lion Knights were not anticipating the Black Falcons to show up in this battle, so they just thought they were going to be able to take this castle with ease and everything was going to be good. You can see they did do their work against the Red Falcons here on this side. And that's over here. We have the Red Falcons defending up against this castle. they're trying to come out one last sally to hold them at bay before they get to the doors and start knocking it down. We've got the princess up top. She's one desperate wish, kissing a frog. See if she can get it. Again, this one's my wife was a big player in this one. She really loved this one. Helped a lot with the foliage detailing and the bridge and all this stuff. So big shout out to her for her support and patience with having this on the dining room table. So
this is a good time to take us through more of those types of details then, because the landscaping is really great here, especially the trees as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So the trees, I started off with just dark green, and I was like, I gotta mix this up. So I went on Lego and got that pab, and so started ordering leaves, and we got on the pick-a-brick wall, we got these purple leaves here, and so Liam and I picked up a whole bunch of those and kind of put some jacaranda trees around, just to add some flair of color. And as the terrain looks up, I kind of wanted to have a road here, because my original mock idea was I just had a column of troops marching and a cart coming down here. So it was ruts on either side of the cart. You can kind of see where the wheels were traveling in between. So just wanted to tier that road up. So a lot of orders to Lego, a lot of Bricklink orders. Just it was a great experience, and it was fun to build. But my goodness, it is time consuming.
How long does it take to lay all these minifigures out on a build like this?
Definitely a few hours. And it's not just the time that it takes to lay out all the minifigures, but also the time it takes to assemble them, which was an additional several hours of just head, torso, legs. So, yeah, definitely a lot of time put into it, but it really paid off. I really like Jared. Jared had the lead on the castle there. There's a lot of really, really cool elements there in terms of the windows and in terms of having the open trellises underneath the main wall segment. So really just trying to get a realistic looking castle. Came out really well.
Yeah, I think this captures the look very nicely, because the classic image of a castle is this like massive walled area, but a lot of them were small like this. I think this captures that look really nicely.
Yeah, thank you. As I said, I love history, so that was a big deal to me. I was like, I just want something, a castle's a fortified medieval residence, so like, what's a house like that would be a really big castle in actuality. So yeah, that was my approach on that, and it fit really nicely on the hill. Like I said, originally it was over in that corner, so to be able to put it up on this hill made a nice overlook and really blended in really well, I think.
Perfect, guys. Thank you so much for all the effort you put into this layout here and all of these minifigures, getting that all set up. I appreciate you taking us through the layout.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.